Alright, so this is just going to be like a unscripted, low-effort narration video that'll fill the time until I can get some more videos out. But yeah, today I'm talking about cats and how weird they are. I actually have one on my lap right now. But let's talk about how weird they are, because let's be honest, if you haven't seen a weird cat, then you haven't seen a cat at all. So, well, first off, I guess I'll start by, mentioning that cats, they love to eat anything. Like, you might think that dogs are bad for that, which, I guess dogs are kind of bad for that because my dog used to eat drywall. But cats will also eat weird things, They'll eat bugs, plants. And, I guess the plants one makes sense because we had a book that said, like, why cats do certain things. And the page that mentioned the plants, it was like because they taste good. So I guess I understand that. But my old cat Snugglepuss, she used to eat like plastic and stuff. I remember one night we just wake up in the middle of the night, we hear chewing on plastic. So my brother, he turns on the light, and then we see her just sitting there chewing on a yummy piece of plastic. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's like 3 a.m. Why are you eating plastic? So of course he gets it out of her mouth, but like, I don't really understand why she would eat plastic. Maybe I heard a couple reasons, but I'm not sure if they're true. One of those reasons was it's like so that they can like throw up so that they can feel better, but I don't know about that one. Let's think. If I was a cat, why would I eat plastic? Well, I don't know. If I can't even imagine eating plastic as any animal, to be honest with you. Maybe cats just like to do weird things. I don't know. Let's also talk about how, like, they're little thieves. Like, especially Claw. She loves to steal things from me. She steals potato chips, especially. That's the main event for her. Whenever I have a bag of Route 11 chips open, I'll leave it for, like, I don't know, a minute to go to the bathroom and wash my hands or something. And then she'll walk up, and then she'll reach her paw in there and grab as big of a chip as she can, and then she'll pull it out and eat it. Like, how are you this intelligent? How can a cat be that intelligent to just reach in the bag and pull out a chip like a human being could? And I know, I guess cats aren't dumb, but like, how do you know? Another thing is that cats love to knock things over, and again, I'll use my cat Wizzy as an example. The other week or so, I had a case of earbuds on my desk, and then she walks up and knocks it over. Like, what are you doing? Like, I heard that they want to like see if the things that they knock over bounce, but I'm not really sure if that's true. But since they're cats and cats like to play with things all the time, that does make sense. But sometimes they'll knock over things that they know don't bounce. Like, they'll just knock over anything. Like, they'll knock over boxes, like toys and things, and then they'll knock over important things, which I can't really think of any important thing that a cat would knock over, but trust me, they do. And one of the most notable things that cats do that I actually love is that they look like bread all the time. Like, when they're sleeping, they'll do like that weird croissant thing. I call it an upside down kitty, because when they sleep like a croissant, they have their heads upside down, and it looks really funny. A lot of people are calling them croissants for that, which I guess makes sense because they literally look like a croissant. They'll also do what we call loafing, where they'll just lay there like a loaf. Or, well, I guess they kind of look like a Volkswagen Beetle, but they look more like a loaf, honestly. But you could put a license plate on the back. Yeah, they actually do really look like loaves when they do that, don't they? Now, with cats, they love to do things that they're not supposed to, and one of those things is getting in the way when you're trying to work or do anything important on a device. The main thing is that they'll walk on your keyboard, and it's like, I get that the keyboard's like comfortable to walk on for them. I get that. But when I bought the Claw her own keyboard to sleep on, she just ignored it for like 3 weeks, and then I had to wait for her to get used to it. I was like, this is for you. Santa got this for you for Christmas, and you're not even going to sleep on it. Like, Santa just traveled across the world for you, and you're just going to leave him hanging like that. But cats have some strange mentality, I'll tell you that. For my cat Wizzy, I put a blanket up on my chair, and, because I don't want her to scratch up my new chair that I just got. But she'll scratch the part that doesn't have the blanket on it, and I tell her not to do that, but she does it anyway. But I guess it kind of makes sense because, cats don't really know English. They only know their own names. Now, with the things that cats do, their owners, you would expect them to, like be angry about it or something. But no. When you see a cat account on like Instagram or something, nine times out of 10, it's like something really cringy. Like, it'll be like a picture of a cat and it'll be like, I'm going through a mental breakdown. No, you're not, bro. You're posting a picture of a cat on Instagram. Go outside and reconnect with nature or something. There's no need to be doing this. Now, the only cat community that I could accept is the cats laying on Miatas, because, cats laying on Miatas is, that's awesome. Miatas and cats. Two things that I love. Of all the cat accounts that I see, the only one that I can really appreciate is Ziggy the Tuxie. Now, you're probably not familiar, but you should be, because Ziggy the Tuxie is the best cat account out there. He's a 7-year-old tuxedo cat, and he's really cute. He does like all sorts of like evil poses and stuff, and I'm, pretty convinced that he has like guns stashed away or something. But, that's what cats do, I guess. Honestly, because, they don't understand us, so we can't really. They're so weird. I think it's best to just let cats be the way they are, because as weird as they are, it might be a good watch the whole thing happen. Especially since you can take funny pictures. Time to wrap this up, so I'll just say, cats are weird, but I love them. Subscribe, and maybe I'll do more of these in the future. Well, anyway, I'll see you in the next video.